Dr. Grace Padilla is the medical director of one of the leading public hospitals in Manila. She says health workers across the country have been overwhelmed by the pandemic. But today, at least, there are some signs of progress. It's the second day of public inoculations against COVID-19. And she says this is what gives those working on the front line some hope.
This vaccination is the solution for this disease. So there's no other way to fight COVID-19 but through vaccination. Vaccination is the solution for the nation.
At this hospital, at least 1,300 medical workers are receiving their second dose of vaccine. People here tell us they have to line up for hours, but it's something that they don't mind. They say because in a country with more than 100 million people, they tell us they feel grateful to be inoculated now. The government is facing delays in its national inoculation drive due to limited supplies and its own initial restrictive policies towards vaccine imports. But it now promises to inoculate around 70 million Filipinos by the end of this year. For the country's health community, this cannot come soon enough. The Philippines is facing a steep rise in coronavirus cases. Hospitals' intensive care and isolation bed facilities have reached critical levels.
Meron po tayong 42 healthcare workers
We are already preparing to augment the shortage of medical workers in Manila by sending some from nearby provinces. This is something that we expect in a matter of days.
Forcing the government to reimpose tighter restrictions. It had already implemented one of the strongest and strictest lockdowns in the world last year. And many here have grown weary of what they see as the government's tough stance in fighting the pandemic. But for nurse assistant Flory Bulan, getting her second dose means she's able to worry less about infecting her own family.
Happy po kasi full vaccinated na ako.
It feels like Liberation Day. So now I can really focus on taking care of my patients. I am happy.
A glimmer of hope, she says, in what otherwise appears a very desolate situation. Jamela, Alindogan, Jazeera, Manila.